Welcome back to Wave Listens Live. We're here with Dr. Regan Ackerman from Freedom Mini Dental Implants. I swear I say that so much without tripping up, and then the camera turns on and it's like, whatever. Anyway, Freedom Mini Dental Implants. We've got Dr. Ackerman here. Always a pleasure to have you on Listens Live.
Thanks for having me today.
And maybe I'm just so tripped up because I'm so amazed by the stuff that you do, the innovation that you've done and been able to help so many people get their smile back. We talk about implants a lot when you visit, and for a lot of people, they envision this really difficult, long process where they have these implants that take forever to heal and take forever to actually do the process. But that's not what you're doing. You're offering something that's a lot easier for people to do and makes really the whole process of getting your smile back a lot easier.
100%. I have so many people that have been, for consults for the more surgical, bigger implants, and they'll come to me and like, how is your implant different? So a mini dental implant is just a smaller diameter implant, and it's all one piece. Not to get too technical, but the abutment, the part that like sticks out of your gum, is built into the implant, which adds strength as well. But where it really helps people is people that were told maybe they weren't a candidate for surgical implants. They didn't have enough bone, or maybe they couldn't afford surgical implants. The mini implant can be more affordable. And we'll show examples later, but I use them in numerous ways to replace single teeth, help snap the denture in, get rid of denture glue, people struggling with their dentures, or get rid of dentures completely. So it's just a less invasive, less healing, less costly way of doing dental implants.
The words are one thing, and to me the words make sense, but when you actually see how this works, it makes it so much easier to understand, and it makes it easier to visualize just what makes it different. I know you've brought some examples here today. You've got the different kind. You could do the individual teeth, you could do the whole basically replacement of a denture, but then you also have the single permanent piece as well, and you've got those in front of you.
Correct, yes. I'll start with the snap-in denture because that's probably one of the most common things I do, because so many people are out there struggling with dentures. And you probably have a loved one, a grandparent, a wife, a husband, a brother or sister that is struggling with dentures, and you may not know it because a lot of people don't like to talk about it. But they may not be going out to dinner with you because they are struggling trying to keep their dentures in, and they have to use gobs of glue to keep them in, or they decide they're just not going to wear them. So this is the snap-in denture. These are the mini dental implants. They're just a one-piece titanium, small diameter implant. So when I place these, I will numb you up, just local anesthetic. I do not have to do sedation. I don't have to start an IV. I'm not doing incisions or stitches. I essentially make a little pilot hole, and then it's a one-piece titanium screw. And the great thing is, the day I place these implants, the same day I put the implants in, I will put these attachments inside your denture, and then you leave with your denture now snapped on to those implants. So no more denture glue. We call it a denture stabilization. You don't have to use glue anymore. You get to eat, and you get to have the confidence to know that your denture is going to stay in your mouth and not flop around. So this is a common thing I do. It's very affordable, especially compared to these surgical implants.
And you also have the one that is essentially the same thing, but it's permanent.
Correct.
And you don't have to worry about taking it out and cleaning it. They're just there.
This is amazing. This is the closest thing you can get to kind of having your natural teeth back. Same thing, I'm going to place the mini dental implants. I'm just going to use more implants, but I don't have to sedate you. You can drive yourself to the office, drive yourself home, and then we're going to make a whole new set of teeth out of a much, much stronger material, so it can be trimmed back to basically just the teeth, and then this gets cemented on permanently onto those implants. So you're going to brush it just like regular teeth. You don't have to take anything in and out anymore. And the biggest thing, especially on the top, is nothing is on the roof of your mouth anymore. So you get to taste all your food again. So this is a fantastic option to get rid of the denture completely.
And you've got the other options as well, where you can do individual teeth or a row of like 2 or 3 teeth for maybe some trauma that your mouth experiences as well. So. And we've got examples. I want to make sure we get to those because those are also good visual representations of what we got going on. So I think we've got 3 different examples today, and we'll go ahead and take a look. Tell us who we got here.
Yeah, so this is Michael. He came to me, his teeth were kind of failing on him. He knew he needed to have all his teeth removed, and so we were able to we actually did the permanent teeth on the top for him and a snap-in denture on the bottom. He got what I call the combo. It just kind of made it a little bit more affordable doing the snap-in denture on the bottom for him. So he has nothing on the roof of his mouth. mouth. He gets to taste all of his food, and he's not worrying about his, his previous natural teeth just kept cracking and falling apart on him. He was having pain. So all those struggles are over, and now he can eat whatever he wants.
One of the things I like about the work that you've done and some of the pictures I've seen before, some people just like to have a smile that looks natural, that looks like it belongs there, and you can adjust however you need to make it look like it belongs there.
Correct.
Some people also just want the whitest teeth possible. Some people want to look like that.
The whitest and brightest. And Miss Cheryl here, I loved her because she had that gap in the middle of her front teeth, and she still wanted to keep it. She didn't want it as prominent, but she still wanted a little gap there because that was her trademark. That was her, right? So we did snap-in dentures for her because she had severe periodontal disease or bone loss, and that's another thing. People with periodontal disease can still be a candidate for the mini implants, okay? And we did snap-in dentures for her, freshened up her smile a little bit, but still kept it her, and there, kept that little gap in the middle for her, and she was ecstatic. And now, she doesn't have to struggle with dentures. They snap in, no glue. She can go out and eat what she wants.
And we got one more to show.
Yeah, certainly. And so he came to me already with the denture on the top, but needing his lower teeth taken out. And I think we did a great job with, made a new denture on the top for him and did a snap-in denture on the bottom because he knew he didn't want a regular denture to flop around on the bottom. And we kind of, same thing, just freshened up his smile a little bit, but kept it him. Still, like you said, kept it very natural. Big thing people worry about is if they get dentures, they don't want to look like Bucky Beaver walking out the door, and we are not going to do that. We are going to make it look like you.
And make it look like you. Like if Michael Strahan came to Dr. Ackerman and said, I need new teeth, you're still going to give him a little bit.
We can give him that gap, 100%.
All right, freedomimplants.com or call 502-937-4930. Dr. Ackerman, thank you for joining us on Listens Live. That's all we got for Listens Live this week. We'll see you back here on Monday.